Alright guys, we're at Minneapolis. We're gonna go down the Midway into 737. I'm gonna go ahead and set everything up. $13,900 on the fuel. Full passengers. Minneapolis to Midway. Not sure at all what runway we're going to use. What's our call sign? It's 2741. Let's go ahead and get our clearance since I don't know what runway we're going to use. And I don't think there's an Addons. One 1.9. Minneapolis ground Southwest 2741 requesting FR clearance to Midway.
Up 2741 Minneapolis ground cleared to Midway Airport, Rochester 9 departure, Rochester then is filed. Climb via the state except maintain 7000. Departure frequency 133.4, squawk 3050.
Cleared via the Rochester 6 departure via Rochester, climb via SID, top altitude 8000, frequency 133.4, squawk 3050, Southwest 2741. I think that's the right call sign.
Southwest 2741, the Rochester 9 departure, Rochester then is filed. And climb via the state except maintain 7000, rest of the reback is correct.
Watch that, Rochester 9er, via Rochester, climb via the SID, top altitude 7000, Southwest 2741.
South 41, reback correct. Call ready for push. Expect runway 17 for departure.
Okay, 17 will call and ready to push, Southwest 2741. Okay, 17 is our runway. I think that's it, right?
Ground 1088 is holding 30 right. Delta Delta 1088, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4. Have a good flight.
Roger, over to Center 133.4. Good flight. Good day. Delta 1088.
Okay, so this is not an RNAV departure, so we're gonna use our VORs for this one. Looking at the chart here, okay, so MSP 7 miles, we have to be above 3,500. Which should be no problem.
Delta 1076, Minneapolis ground clearance on request.
One 153. 153. That's for Minneapolis. And then we're gonna track Farmington, radio 147, and that frequency is 115.7.
Good evening. Delta 1623 at Alpha 8, looking for gate Gulf 18.
Delta 1623, Minneapolis ground taxi departing via Alpha cross runway 22.
Parking via Alpha cross 0, Delta 1623.
Okay, that's just for backup, obviously. And let's go ahead and set up our init ref. And I think it wants to fly initial heading of 230. That's what the chart says. It says clockwise 285. I'm not really sure what that means, but ATC should tell us what heading to fly. So 230, top altitude is 8,000. No, 7,000. So we're gonna do heading mode.
Minneapolis ground 06, ready to text.
139. So 139.
Seattle 6, runway 17. Taxi via Delta Whiskey, full short, runway 20 left.
Delta Whiskey.
Delta 1076, I have a clear route clearance for you. Advise ready to copy. Delta 76, cleared Atlanta Airport. Zembro 7 departure, Nodine transition, 830, bribe, direct, Centralia VOR, direct Plus, J45, direct to Kings, direct Nashville VOR, direct Noob, direct I have, direct Matthew, Chopper 1 arrival, Matthew transition. Climb via the SID, except maintain
Our
7,000.
pre-flight checklist. Oxygen tested, navigation transfer and display switches normal and auto, window heats on, pressurization mode selector is in auto. 31,000 is set. Flight instrument heading is 230, altimeter is set 29.80. Parking brake set, engine start levers idle. Test it. Before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked, fuel 13.9 pumps around. Passenger signs are on, windows locked, V2 is 145, heading is set to 230, altitude is set to 7,000. Takeoff speeds, V1 is 135, rotate 136, V2 145. CDU pre-flight complete. Rudder and aileron trim free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing. So we're going to climb at 2:30. We got to be above 3,500 feet at 7 miles from Minneapolis, and then ATC will give us vectors. There's an engine failure on V1. We're going to climb out at V2 plus 20, and then declare an emergency.
Seattle 6, standby.
Below V1, we're going to let reject takeoff kick in, speed brakes deployed, and max reverse thrust. If reject takeoff doesn't work, I'm going to hit the brakes, and then speed brakes, and then reverse thrust. Alright, anti-collision light will come on when we push and start. Okay, so I think we're all set to go. Get our APU on. Passengers some air. And we're just going to do straight pushback. I don't think we have GSX at this airport. For some reason we should, but we don't. Okay.
Seattle 6, cross runway 30 left.
Cross 30 left, Seattle 6, thank you.
Alright, let's go ahead and get up a taxi page.
Delta 1076, clear as filed to the Nashville VOR, and direct to Atlanta Airport. Climb via the SID, 7,000, departure frequency 133.4, squawk 3660.
Roger, 30 is filed.
And we're ready for push.
This is 133.4, so 3660.
Here. 6, read correct. Call when ready for push.
NT's rising, oil pressure's rising.
Runway 17 for departure.
Pleasure, call ready, push, runway 17.
Seattle 6, cross runway 22.
And hydraulic pressure is switching over to engine pumps. That looks good. And we'll stop there. And 2 is rising, oil pressure is rising. And hydraulic pressure is good. 3,000 on both. Generator 1 looks good. Alright, before taxi checklist. Generators on, probe heats on, anti-ice is no need right now, isolation valves auto, engine start switch is continuous, recall check, auto brake RTO, engine start levers idle, flight controls. Rudder right, left. That's good. And before takeoff checklist, flaps 5, green light, trim is set to 520, and we haven't set that yet. That's what we do, checklist. And it's set. Minneapolis ground, southwest 2741, ready for taxi.
Southwest 1041, runway 17, taxi via Delta Sierra Kilo, cross runway 4. Minneapolis South runway 2980.
Delta Sierra Kilo, cross runway 4 for southwest 2741. Taxi light comes on. Traffic, terrain.
Delta 1076, pushback, not a problem.
Delta 61, sure, 7.
Seattle 6, contact Minneapolis Center 132.4, have your flight.
Over to City.
Minneapolis ground, 4241, ready for taxi to Delta 4241, Minneapolis ground, standby. Delta 4241, taxi parking via Charlie, cross runway 22. Correction, taxi parking via Papa, cross runway 22. Papa, cross 22, Delta 4241.
We're cleared to cross 4, check both ways. Looks good. Auto throttle will arm.
Minneapolis ground.
Delta 1076, runway 17, taxi via Alpha Charlie Whiskey, full short runway 20 left.
Next 017, Red Alpha, Charlie Whiskey, short, 011.
Southwest 2741 would like to switch to center.
Southwest 2741, contact tower 133.4, have a flight.
Tower 123.4, thank you for Southwest 2741.
10. 310, channel 6.
And Minneapolis Tower, Southwest 2741, holding short of 17, ready for departure.
Southwest 2741, runway 17, line up and wait.
17, line up and wait, Southwest 2741. And flight 10 cease for takeoff.
Minneapolis St, good evening, it's UPS 495, level 370.
UPS 495, Minneapolis St, good evening, squawk 7032. Seattle 6, clear to Rochester. Victor Rochester, UPS 495.
Forgot the ACL, sorry about that.
Southwest 2741. Wind 210 at 5. Runway 17, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
17, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading Southwest 2741. Okay, so we'll fly runway heading. And landing lights come on. That's good. %.
UPS 495, radar contact, altitude indicates flight level
And stable.
373, verify altimeter set standard.
Roger, hold this is after altimeter setting, 495.
UPS 495, Roger. I'll show you about 300 feet above flight level 370.
V1. Rotate. V2.
United 1149, cross Howry at 16,000.
How's the rate,
Omaha,
gear up?
altimeter 2988. Okay, Howry at 16,000. And which way we land in tonight for Omaha? United 1149, sorry you broke up there at the end. Say again.
And we're 1,000 feet above.
Down to Howry,
Go
which
ahead
way
and
can we
accelerate.
expect to land?
Flaps 1.
Which runway can we get at Omaha tonight for 1149? United 1149, looking at the wind now, believe you can expect 3-2 left. Okay, yeah, confirmed, 3-2 left, thanks. And again, 16,000 at Howry, United 1149. Southwest 2741, radar contact, altitude.
2,400 for 7,000, Southwest 2741.
Southwest 2741, thanks, altitude checks, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 210, Southwest 2741.
Southwest 2741, clear direct Rochester.
Direct Rochester, Southwest 2741.
Delta 1076, Minneapolis St. Wind 210 at 5, flight runway heading runway 17 cleared for takeoff. Delta 1088, radar contact lost. Delta 1076, radar contact, stay on.
Radar contact, passing through.
Delta 1076, altitude check, climb maintain flight level 350.
Maintain flight level 350.
Delta 1076, clear direct nose 9, Oscar Delta India, over the navigation.
They're correct, they're done. Navigation.
Southwest 2741, request 10 to the left.
Southwest 2741, deviation to the left are approved.
Deviation to the left approved, Southwest 2741. Southwest 2741 is back on course.
Southwest 2741, over.
I'm just going through the waypoints right now and cross-checking everything. We're going to expect runway 13 center. The wind's out there.
EPS 5.
UPS 495, good.
EPS 495, requesting that midway for about 10 minutes.
UPS 495, that's a Portland back.
Roger, we'll give you a call when we're back. Thanks.
The winds over there are at 200 degrees, so we might get a crosswind. And let's go ahead and put our descent winds in. Using 30,000, 180, and 900,000. Two 60 at 61. Two 50 at 38. And then 240 at 41. It's overcast at 2,000, so we'll use anti-ice probably from 10,000 to 2,300. Deviation is -16 slash 2999. Pressurization looks good. Everything is set. Minimums will be 861. Oh no, we'll use 22 left. I didn't realize. Right, so we'll change that real quick. Two left doesn't have an ILS, so Which one do they usually use out there? Let's see if I can remember. So it'll be RNAV 22 left X-ray. That's the popular one, I believe. Ming and Indy.
Seattle 6, contact Chicago Center 127.8 minutes.
Over to Chicago, Seattle 6, thanks for the start.
3 and 223, same Mach number.
We are Boeing 86 for Korean Air 222.
Korean Air 223, roger, reduce speed to Mach 0.80 or less for spacing.
80 less for spacing, 223.
Not sure what Waddle is doing there. So it should be Ming, Fink, no Waddle. So
United 1149, descend and maintain 10,000.
Down to 10,000 out of them.
alright, that looks good. The R&P for this one is it's going to be 18.
Southwest 2741, contact Chicago Center 127.8.
Over to Chicago Center, have a good night. Southwest 2741.
Three and 223, same for you, Chicago Center 127.
American 536, roger, stand by and give you a route, sir.
Yeah, Canada 631, ready to taxi 28, right?
Chicago Center, good evening, Korean 223 for level 370 on the speed restriction, 0.8.
Korean Air 223, Chicago, roger. Charlie Delta Oscar Charlie, where are you parking tonight?
Alpha Control, get the cargo section.
Roger, straight out of the ramp, this frequency, have a good night, sir.
Today, thanks for the agency.
Yeah.
It's probably Canada 631, ready for taxi 28, right?
31-8 formative. Runway 28 right, taxi at Alpha 8, Bravo, and Victor, and Yankee. The altimeter 29906.
Taxi Alpha 8, Bravo, Victor, Yankee, altimeter 29906.
I will just do 0.3 R&P, and that'll give us a minimum of 1001. Chicago Center, Southwest 2741 is with you, flight level 310.
Southwest 2741, Chicago Center, Roger.
Approach course is 228. We're gonna figure out our fuel right now, so for our VREF speed, so 10.1 minus 7.5 is 2.6. We're gonna subtract 2.6 from 5.9. Gives us 133.3. And flaps 40, because Midway has a really short runway. And gives us a VREF of 136. We're already ready for descent. So before descent checklist, pressurization, landing altitude is set.
Okay, JetBlue 105.
JetBlue 105, do you know where you're going in the ramp, sir? Are you
No,
you want to go in by company?
yes, please.
JetBlue 105, Roger. Taxi departing via Bravo and Alpha Niner. Remain this frequency.
Bravo and Alpha 9, stay with you, JetBlue 105.
Recall, landing altitude or auto brake.
And boarded 391. We have
Landing date of VREF is set, minimums is set.
Order 391, Roger. Wind
Complete.
200 at 12, runway 22 left, 32 land.
And 2 left schedule, right? For boarded 391. Thank you.
Southwest 2741 is about 12 miles away from our descent.
Seattle 6, descend via the Fight 4 arrival, runway 27 transition, O'Hare altimeter 296.
Right down by the Fight 4, runway 27 transition, Seattle 6, thank you.
Southwest 3741, become pilot discretion, maintain level 240, after that launcher.
Roger, descend, maintain flight level 240, pilot's discretion, Southwest 2741.
Chicago has American 533. Push back and set up.
American 536, push at your discretion. I'm going to need you to file a route, sir. I don't have a route on file for you.
Here, will do.
And Chicago Center, Korean 223, requesting lower to join it off, please.
In there, 223, descend file discretion, level 240.
Actually, Korean Air 223, let's just do this. Send via the Fight 4 arrival, runway 27 transit from the O'Hare altimeter 2996.
Can you accept the 28 transition for Friday for the 44 to me too?
Fly the 27 transition, but you can expect runway 28 once you get into approaches airspace.
Roger, sir. Descending via the 54 27 transition, 223.
Delta 1630, 180 vectors for the ILS runway 28 center approach. These are correction. Vectors for the ILS 27 right approach and descend maintain 6,000. Turn left 200, vectors for the ILS 27 right approach down to 5,000, Delta 1632. Delta 1632, turn left heading 180, 180.
Turn left heading 180, Delta 1632.
Southwest 2741, this is ND4 arrival, the Midway altimeter 2999er. It's going to be runway 22 left transition.
Descend via the ND4 arrival for 22 left, and we have the RNAV X-ray for 22 left.
Roger, expect your approach clearance further over 80.
Roger that, Southwest 2741.
Yeah, 631 holding short straight right again.
Air Canada 631, turn left 180, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 20011.
Left heading 180, clear for takeoff 28 right, Air Canada 60.
Chicago Center, Delta 6804 with you, flight level 380, 21 miles from Nyland.
Delta 6804, Chicago Center, Addons.
Delta 6804, Roger.
Chicago Center, United 144 with you, flight level 350, about 38 miles from top of the St.
Delta 6804, radar contact 5 miles north of Marion, VOR follow 380, cross Boone and maintain 11,000, the O'Hare altimeter 2996.
Delta 6804 across Nyland at 11,000.
Chicago 4, Delta 6804 negative, cross Boone, Bravo, Oscar, November, Echo, cross Boone and maintain 11,000.
Roger, Boone at 11,000, Delta 6804, sir, both of us.
40, Air Canada 631, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
And piloting 1,300.
Air Canada 631, thank you, climb and maintain 15,000.
25,000 Air Canada 631. Chicago Center, United 144, flight level 350. I'm about 29 miles from top of the St. Eastern Iowa International.
United 144, squawk item.
Chicago Center, American 536, put 9 are clearing to Los Angeles International.
Not sure whether
United
VNAV did
144,
that.
radar contact 20 miles west of Kirksville, VOR level 550, descend pilot discretion, maintain level 240.
240, pilot discretion, United 144.
United 530, or correction, American 536. I'm going to have a website for you to go to. Stand by and I'll send that to you via that private message.
Chicago Center, good evening. Southwest 1072 with IFR clearance to Denver on request.
Stand by for PDC. Order 391, taxi parking via Kilo, Papa, cross runway 31 left at Kilo, hold short of runway 31 third to Kilo.
Okay, Kilo, Papa, 31 left, cross 31 left, hold short 31 right at Kilo for quarter 391. We're going to gauge Alpha tracking.
Roger. Hold short of runway 31 center at Kilo.
Sorry about that, 31 center, we hold short at 31 center for quarter 391.
The 1632, turn right, heavy 5, turn interceptor runway 27 right, localize it.
Right, 2530 on that advisor.
27 left, I give you 27 right, 27 left, localize it. Air Canada 631, final 390, turn left direct, ditto, and resume normal speed. Next time, make sure you fly the heading I give, I apologize, disregard that, my apologies. Probably maintain final 390.
Okay, direct window on course, level 390, and no worries, thanks for ATC, and we'll talk to you in a second. JetBlue 3697, ready to taxi, runway 27 left.
JetBlue 3697, runway 27 left, taxi via Hotel O'Hare, Operator 2996.
Taxi via Hotel, JetBlue 697.
American 2139, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 9er, Bravo, Victor, and Yankee, the O'Hare Operator 2996.
Such a shallow descent.
At quarter 391, we short 31 center.
Roger. Delta 1632, descend maintain 4,000.
Under 4,000, Delta 1632.
Order 391, cross runway 31 center at Kilo. Continue Papa, cross runway 31 right at taxiway Papa. And Papa's ramp, you have a good night, sir.
Yeah, right there, we cross 31 center, Kilo, Papa, cross Papa 31 right, and Papa we go to gate for 391.
Good evening, Chicago Center. It's UPS 496 with you. Flight level 340 north of the MT intersection.
Your altitude?
Altitude flight level 340 for UPS 496.
UPS 496, Roger. Squawk 1321.
1321 for UPS 496. Chicago Center,
Delta 1076, Chicago, Roger. UPS 496 radar contact 22 miles south of Pontiac VOR 5340, welcome.
Level 340 for UPS, 496, good evening, sir.
Delta 1632, if you can, the O'Hare Airport 12 o'clock and 11 miles. If you can, I'll just give you the ILS clearance now.
Delta 1632 has the airport in sight, but also is on the localizer for the 27 left approach.
Delta 1632, thank you. Cleared visual approach, runway 27 left.
Cleared visual 27 left, Delta 1632.
JetBlue 3697, flight runway heading runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff. Traffic a 737 mile final.
Alright, cleared for takeoff, JetBlue 3697, flight runway heading.
Seattle 6, your altitude.
Yo, 69,600.
Seattle 6, roger. Per the arrival, it should have been flight out and maintain 1,300 knots. Descend to maintain 900,000.
90,000, sorry about that, Seattle 6.
Seattle 6, expect runway 27 right.
27 right, Seattle 6.
I'm actually not that mean. Runway 27 left, my apologies.
We appreciate it.
Delta 1632, traffic just out of Barton. Regional jet, runway 27 left, cleared to land, wind 20012.
27 left, cleared to land, Delta 1632.
I'm gonna fall asleep. This descent is so boring. I think I got everything set up that I possibly can.
American 2319, visual runway 27 left.
American 2319, turn left heading lane 0, runway 28 center. Progression runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Left for takeoff, thank you.
Chicago Center, good evening, it's UPS 495, level 370.
JetBlue 3697, radar contact, the altitude leaving.
I'm sorry, was that for JetBlue 3697?
From the radar contact, the altitude leaving.
We're at 4,800 for 5,000 currently. JetBlue 3697.
3697, roger, climb maintain 15,000, turn right to Iowa City, VOR, resume normal speed.
Climbed 15,000, JetBlue 3697, and that was direct to Iowa?
Affirmative, correct, Iowa City, VOR, India, Oscar Whiskey.
Thank you.
Seattle 6, this one maintain 7,000.
7,000, Seattle 6.
Chicago Center, Southwest 72, Firefire clearance to Denver, ready to copy.
Southwest 72, stand by for PDC, sir.
Alright, now we should start descending
Southwest
into this.
72, copy.
Roger, stand by. I'll send you a message with clearance in it.
Copy.
UPS 495, is that you checking in?
UPS 495, affirmative, flight level 270.
Thank you. United 140, for the sun to maintain 10,000, the Cedar Rapids altimeter 2988.
Descended to maintain 10,000, United.
Thank you, you have a good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Delta 6804 to sun to maintain 7,000.
Delta 6804.
Seattle 6 to sun to maintain 5,000. Seattle 6 confirm 5.
5,000, Seattle 6.
Thank you. American 2319 radar contact, Seattle speed leaving. Roger. Make sure you read the departure procedure. It should be on the O'Hare to departure. And the top altitude would be 5,000 to maintain. Make sure you maintain that altitude because you just blew past it. I'm going to maintain flight level 360 and also fly the heading that I give you, sir. Radar to Misty and proceed on course.
Sorry about that. Lifetime level.
JetBlue 3697, resume normal speed, climb, maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, JetBlue 3697.
Wait. Creator T23 to maintain.
You're broken on the altitude of 4 Korean 230.
He's going to maintain 7,000.
Thank you, 7,000, Korean 223.
Also 1632, taxi parking via Bravo. Actually, do you know where you're going in?
I do not know where I'm going in, but I can go in at Alpha 1, Alpha 1632.
That works with me. I have Alpha 1 parking and remain this frequency. Have a good night, sir.
Alpha 1 parking, have a good night, thank you.
Channel 6, turn right heading 180 to center, maintain 4,000.
4,000, 180, Seattle.
Delta 6804, turn right heading 360, vectors, visual or correction, vectors, ILS 22, center first. Actually, for now, you can expect the ILS, I'll probably point that off to you though.
Well, 604, right turn heading 360, we'll expect to a right approach.
Chicago Center, Korean 38 Heavy, clearance to
Yellow 6, turn right heading 60, around 27 right, crashing 27 left localizer.
260 on the localizers, yeah.
United 144, your choice, runway 9, runway 27. If you want runway 13, I can give it to you. Wind 18011.
Chicago Center, copy all. It's actually on approach for 27, if that's possible, United 144.
Roger, expect the ILS runway 27 approach.
Expect an ILS 27 approach, United 144.
Chicago approach, Japan, PTC 15, radar. You can find on the clearance to Addons Airport.
You guys should have a route now, or your PC. Delta 6804 to 7, maintain 4,000.
4,000, Delta 6804.
Seattle 6, Airport 12 o'clock, 10 miles per field flight.
Seattle 6 from the clouds, but we're fully established via ILS.
Seattle 6, roger, 5 miles from Addons, cross Evans, at or about 2,200, correct ILS, runway 27 left approach.
See the ILS 27 left, Seattle.
Okay, 144 to 7, 8,000.
Assuming to maintain a 4,000, United 144.
Delta 6804, turn left heading 30, sir, intercept runway 28, center localizer.
I'll turn heading 300 for the 28 center localizer, Delta 6804.
Seattle 6, wind 2012, runway 27 left quarter land.
Clear to land, Seattle.
Green Air 220 to 785. Green Air 223 to 785,000.
5,000, 273.
Chicago Center, Canada 631, Mayday. Cabin depressurization, we're descending to 9,000.
Who is this? Who? Confirm Air Canada 631.
Takeoff, Air Canada 631, cabin depressurization, rear off door and cover doors come off the aircraft currently, and descending 9,000.
Okay, you just left my airspace to the south. Indy is offline. Do you want me to bring you back in? I have Champaign Airport at your 5 o'clock and 25 miles.
Okay, sounds good. Can you give me the code for that one, and we'll head in that direction.
Kilo Mike, Charlie Mike, India, and turn left heading 360.
Kilo Mike, Charlie, India, left heading 360, heading 261.
Delta 6804, you blew past the localizer, turn left heading 250 to intercept.
I'll turn heading 250 for localizer, South Delta 6804.
Green Air 223, turn right heading 180.
180.3.
Yeah. Radar T23, the sun to maintain 3,000, the sun to maintain 4,000.
4,223.
Delta 6804 airport 12 o'clock is now 7 miles from the site.
Delta 6804, we have the field.
Clear visual approach runway, Delta 6804, cleared visual approach runway 28 center.
Here's the visual 28 center, Delta 6804. Delta 6 for visual.
Again?
Delta 6 for vacated 27 o'clock.
Roger, stand by. 1 moment, sir.
Air Canada 631 to be close against that airport, sir. I got Kansas too.
Kilo Charlie Mike India.
Roger, Kilo Charlie Mike India, thank you.
Yeah, United 220, or crashing Korean Air 223, turn right, heading 250, intercept runway 28 center localizer.
285 for 28 Central, Korean 223. Can we sidestep to it? Can we sidestep to step side to it to the right?
You're just join the 28 center localizer, I'll hit that momentarily.
Thank you, sir.
Delta 682012, runway 28 center, clear to land.
28 center, clear to land, Delta 6804.
Chicago Center, Delta Oscar, trying to lift you 7 miles at 13,000.
Stand by. Delta 1076, Lee Myers, Kansas City's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Roger, 6725.
United 144, vectors ILS 27 approved.
United 144, I didn't copy that. Chicago, can you repeat that traffic?
44, fly your present heading vectors ILS 27 approach.
Circumvectors, yes, ILS 27 approach, United 144. 6804, where'd you hover on our own?
Delta 6804, roger, fly runway heading main 5,000.
5,000, runway heading, Delta 6804.
Green Air T23, the sun maintain 3,000, airport 12 o'clock and 1 miles per second flight.
3,000, we call the side, 223.
You like Green Air T23, you have the 28 localizer programmed in.
We are just going through the localizer to a right, sir. I can join as well to a right, so I can sidestep for to a right.
Roger. If you can, fly heading 290 degree, intercept the runway 28 right localizer. And again, the airport 12 o'clock and now 10 miles.
Roger, sir. It's 290 to join to a right, 223.
Unreadable.
Korean 38 heavy for taxi.
Seattle 6, taxi parking, yeah. Do you know where you're going in, sir? Seattle 6, go ahead.
Seattle 6, we have nowhere specific. We can just take a left in the ramp here if you want.
Okay, Roger, Alpha 1's the ramp. You have a good night.
Alpha 1, Seattle 6, thanks.
38, 38 heavy, runway 28, expression runway 28 right, test via Victor 5, Victor Yankee, O'Hare, altimeter 29996.
Victor 5, Victor Yankee, 3 and 38 heavy.
Air Canada 631, is to maintain 6,000, and step out of the altimeter.
Stand 6,000, Air Canada 631.
Air Canada 631, the Champagne altimeter 3002.
3002, thank you.
Korean 223, flight 4 total block on the short flight.
You know, T23, thanks. Cleared visual pressure, runway 28 right, runway 28 right, clear land, wind 20012.
Thank you, sir. Please land right side, 4223.
Order 392, stay by.
Chicago 6, they run Champagne here.
Champagne, wind, reporting 1603, that's 0044 Zulu.
Okay, we'd like to take runway 14 left, please.
Roger, expect that.
Chicago Center, good evening, American 118, ready to copy IFR clearance Detroit.
Delta 6804, turn left heading 180.
Left area heading 180, Delta 6804.
Yeah, 144, descend of pilot, or just maintain 2,700.
Chicago Center, this is American 536, requesting taxi to runway 4 right.
United 144, descend and maintain 2,700.
Maintaining 2,700.
631, turn left heading 30. Actually, turn left heading 290.
Left 290, Canada 60.
Chicago Center, this is American 536, requesting taxi.
I heard you the first time, stand by.
Flaps 1.
Chicago set pilot, 9 requesting radio check. How do you hear?
5x5, sir. Korean Air 38, heavy runway 28 right, line up and wait.
28 right, line up and wait, Korean 38 heavy.
Korean Air 23, exit right when able.
Right when able for 223.
I think put the flaps down a little too soon. Auto throttle is not being reliable right now, so we'll disconnect. There's Midway right there.
Green Air 38 Heavy, flight runway heading runway 28 right, clear for takeoff on 20012. Traffic, a 777. He's turning southbound. He's just to beam the threshold of runway 28 right. Should be no factor.
28 right, runway heading clear for takeoff. Korean 38 Heavy.
Delta 68 traffic at 1 o'clock. Direction 11 o'clock, 6 miles, 7775000, turning eastbound.
Delta 6804, no visual.
Roger.
Chicago Center was just, I was listening to is just Toronto.
Western 59, standby, on PDC.
Roger, sir, take your time.
Chicago Tower, Japan 350, radar, request of taxi.
Japan Air 2359, standby, sir. I heard you the last 15 times. Air Canada 631, turn left heading 210.
That's 210, Air Canada 631.
Delta 68 04 to still maintain 4,000 next by.
4,000 and we'll expect that Delta 6804. Chicago United 640 checking in 350.
So the air traffic controller forgot about me. We'll just probably land. Doesn't look like there's much traffic out there.
United 640.
Next 40 radar contact position as reported from your altitude.
Oh, 350 United 640.
Thanks. A 144, 2 miles from Waveland, cross Waveland, matter about 2,700 ILS, runway 27 approach.
Runway 27.
And gear down, flaps 15.
Never mind.
Southwest 2741, at... Okay, bye. Green Air 38 Heavy, radar contact the altitude.
3,000.
Turn right heading, turn right direct pump in, climb and maintain flight level 300 and resume normal speed.
Direct pumpkin up to 300, Korean 38 Heavy.
Southwest 2741, cleared direct sails, cross sails out, maintain 3,000, cleared on GPS Zulu, approach runway 22 left midway.
Clear GPS Zulu approach at Midway, Southwest 2741.
2,500.
Actually, Southwest 2741, that's actually going to be legal. Fly your present heading, vectors for the, use vectors for the visual approach runway 22 left, and we'll get you in close.
I'm already making a left turn for Southwest 2741. Southwest 2741 has the runway in sight.
Southwest 2741, you said you have the runway in sight?
That's affirmative.
Cleared visual approach runway 22 left midway.
Clear visual 22 left Midway, Southwest 2741.
Yeah, 631.
Flaps down, green lights, flaps 40.
Air Canada 631 to still maintain 2,800.
2,800 Air Canada 631.
And disconnect the autopilot.
And Air Canada 631. Air Canada 631, 7 miles from hit tug, turn left heading 160. This will maintain 2,800 until established on the published portion of the approach, cleared VOR DME, runway 14 left approach, Champaign.
Hey, 7 miles out, left heading 160 and 2,800 visual approach runway 14 left.
Yeah, 144 runway land.
44 is only in the United States.
American 2319, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Approach altitude.
1,000.
Okay, 640, descend via the Indy, correction, descend via the NT4 arrival, runway 27 transition. Or, I'm sorry, runway 28 transition.
First time landing at the
200 under 6.
Reiki 4 via
Looks like there's
the
an airplane waiting up there.
at 6:49.
Delta 6804, turn left heading 310.
Left turn 310, 6804.
Southwest 2741, 12012, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, Southwest 2741. Okay, a little bit high. And fast. Not a good combination at Midway.
500.
Air Canada 631, turn left heading 110, intercept the final approach course.
110.
Landing. Okay.
UPS 940, disregard. Delta 6804, turn left heading 300, intercept the runway 28 center localizer.
300 for the 28 center, the question 68.
20. 10.
Yeah, 640, if you have any trouble getting down, let me know.
We'll come, we'll try to make it. It shouldn't be a problem.
Roger.
Air Canada 631 has the runway spot.
Air Canada 631, roger, runway 14 left, clear to land with 16013.
Clear to land, 14 left, Air Canada 631.
Are you on the RNAV GPS, runway 14 left approach? Air Canada 631.
Okay, there might be a ground
Air
control
Canada
on
631, go
there.
ahead.
Are you on the RNAV GPS, runway 14 left approach?
Visual 14 left, Air Canada 631.
Roger.
Delta 6804, we have to localize your 28 center.
No.
Delta 6804, roger. I'll get you the crash course. Let's go. Delta 6804, a mile from Resico, across the Resico at or above 4,000 Cordalis, runway 28 approach.
Let's go at or above 1,000. Your left, or... Say again, Delta 6804.
Delta 6804, you're right over Resico, across Resico at or above 4,000 Cordalis, runway 28 approach.
Roger, cross course, get at or above 4,000. Clear for the RLS. Approach 28 center. Delta 6804.
UPS 496, I haven't already given it to you, Minneapolis 133.4.
Or Minneapolis 1334 for UPS 496. Thank you. Good night.
I apologize.
No worries, man. You've had your hands full. Have a good evening.
Delta 6804, 1200, runway 28 center, quarter land.
28 center, clear for 6804.
Actually, got some orders during it too. When you have time for the clearance, that would be perfect.
That's weird. Probably shouldn't turn it off. Oh well. Thanks for joining me, guys.